If you want to get more leads in 2023, well, keep watching, because in this video, I will show you how you can take your lead generation outreach to the next level using ChatGPT and personalized copywriting. Okay, so what you're going to need for this whole workflow is, first, you're going to need a spreadsheet with information about your leads. So I'm going to use this spreadsheet with lead data from LinkedIn. So we got the traditional information, the name, the full name, the company, etc. But what we also have, and is very important, is we have a list of their posts. And this is what we're going to use for the personalization, because yes, you can use the name, the company, but we're in 2023, been there, done that. Everyone knows that you can do that with software. But by using and referencing like a post of theirs, this is going to add another level of personalization, and it's going to make your message stand out. I'm not going to show how you can get this file in the video, because I want to focus more on Make and ChatGPT. But if you want to see how to get this type of information, just let me know in the comments and I will make a video as well. So what we're going to do is that with this content, we are then going to use ChatGPT 3 to generate a personalized icebreaker intro. And we are going to use it, add it in Google Sheet, so over there. And then you can use it to personalize your cold email or your DM or much more. So let's actually start and do that. So what you're going to need to do is create an account on OpenAI, and then we're going to use the text completion API endpoint. You've probably seen another interface that looks like this, but the reason we're not going to use it today is that we need to use the API, because then if you want to scale this personalization with Make, we need to be able to use an API endpoint and not this ChatGPT playground version. This is a free research preview. We need the API. So we're going to use the text completion endpoint. So here you have more information about how the endpoint works, and I will include it in the description. But for today, we're going to go directly to the playground. And this is where we're going to experiment with some prompts. So writing your prompts correctly is very important to get the result you want to obtain. So we are going to play around here and try to get the perfect prompt that we're going to use for personalized icebreaker lines. So what we're going to do is to use this text and then turn it into an icebreaker. So I'm going to copy paste it here, and then I'm going to write my prompt. Summarize this article, okay, and write a cold email icebreaker line using this format. So here I'm not going to let GPT-3 completely invent something. I still want to follow a format. So you can do this by just including it in the prompt. You could also let GPT-3 completely write the icebreaker line without giving any prompts. But I found that it's better to give it a format to follow, because I know what works in the cold emails. I just need to include this level of personalization. So I'm just going to use ChatGPT to add this and not to write something new entirely. So the format I'm going to follow is the following. I know that it works. I've tried it, I tested it, and it works. So it's going to be, hey, I think his name is John. Hey, John, I saw your LinkedIn post about, and then this is where I'm going to ask GPT to include the summary, okay, about summary, okay. So let's run this and see what we get. Okay, this is pretty good, but I don't want to include this. First of all, I just want the icebreaker line, so I'm going to just ask. What we're going to say is don't include the icebreaker line. Let's try this again. Okay, so this is good. This is better. This is something we can use and doesn't sound too robotic. I think one thing we can do to make it better is just add a complement. So I'm just going to add this in the prompt. So plus add a complement. So let's try this now. Okay, so this is a good start. What we can do also is play around with the temperature. So the temperature is one of the factors that controls the result ChatGPT is going to return. So with a higher temperature, you're going to get more variety and the results are going to be more unpredictable but more creative. And with a lower one, the output will be more stable. So you really have to spend some time adjusting the temperature for your specific prompt. I'm going to try to take it up to 1 and see what I'm getting. So, okay, I think this is better. It sounds more human, more natural. And what if we try to lower the temperature to 0.5? 0.5. Let's see what we get. Okay, well, I think I prefer the temperature of 1. I think it just flows better. So let's just turn this out. Okay, great. So now we have a prompt, and the next step is going to, well, use an automation tool called Make. If you don't know it, I have a lot of videos on my channel on about how to use it. And this is going to allow us to do this personalization, not only in the playground, but to do this at scale and to add this here, as I showed you previously. So let's go to Make. First, what we're going to need to do is to get data from the spreadsheet and to read, well, the column X where we have the post content. So this is what we're going to do. So let's go ahead, Google Sheets. We're going to get the range values. So the name is called Final Sheet. And the spreadsheet ID, you can get it here. Okay. And then the range is going to be from A2, and I believe X. Let me check. A2, X. Okay. So then we're going to use the OpenAI module on Make, and we're going to create a completion. So it's the name of the endpoint we're using, completion. So this is what we're going to use. And you're going to need to add your account. So you're going to need to get your API key that you can get here. So I already have one, but I'm just going to create one for the sake of example. It's very easy. Then you're going to copy paste it here. And you're going to also need your organization ID. Again, very easy. Just follow the steps. And then you're going to be able to add it here. And, okay. And then save. And now you have the same inputs you have over there in the playground. So all we have to do is just use the same settings we have here. So model is going to be the text 11C003. Temperature is going to be 1. Maximum length is going to be 256. So let's do that. So we have the 256 temperature, the model. Okay, and then the prompt, we're going to use this prompt. Okay. The only difference is that instead of having this here, we're going to just remove this to have, well, the post content in column X as a variable by just putting this way, X. And we're also going to add the name of, well, the lead as a variable as well. So if you go back here, it's in column D. So we're going to use column D here. Let's go back, column D. Okay, there we go. We have our prompt. And the last thing we need to add is, well, top P and N. So this defaults to 1, and this is also what we get here. Okay, so here we have 1. So the best, we only want to get the best completion. So this is what we have by default here. So no need to just add it. Okay, so let's try and see what we get using this. We're can do a test with the first line only. So I'm just going to change the range and run the scenario and see if we're getting the information we're after. Cool. Okay, so it's working. As you can see, we have the name of the lead, and we also have the, well, a little icebreaker line using the post content. So as you can see, it's working. We're getting a prompt. So now all we need to do is first add it in our spreadsheet. So we're going to use the update a cell module to do this. So spreadsheet ID is here. Name is final sheet. Then I think, no. Okay. Then the cell, we're going to use the row number, and it's in cell A, so A. And then the value is going to be the prompt over there. So here we go. Let me check that. Yes, everything is good. And I'm going to here at the real range. So it's A2 to X14 because we have 13 leads in the spreadsheet. Okay, so now here we go. Let's run the script and see what we get now. Okay, so the scenario is done running. Let's see what we got. Okay, this is pretty good. Let's check other ones to see what. Okay. Okay. So as you can see here, we have something that's really hyper personalized, and when your lead reads this, it's like, oh, he or she actually took the time to read through my profile. This is not another automated message. That's good. And it will help you stand out and maximize your chances to get an actual reply from your leads. And again, this is just one example of a use case, but you can have so many others. Maybe instead of the post content here, what you could get is also maybe the website content. So if you want to reference something from the website, if you want to reference something from Twitter, from I don't know, Instagram, whatever, an IG post, the process is going to be the same. You just need to write a very good prompt, and then you can just use Make to automate this and generate personalized copy at scale. So this is it for today. I hope that the video was helpful. And if you want more content showing you how to leverage ChatGPT and Make to drive more sales and more leads for your business, let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to make more. Thank you for watching.